Yo, it's Silly Dilly. We back at it with another one. Rams playing today, it's preseason, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make some easy game day food, some homemade mac and cheese, and some buffalo chicken tenders. It's gonna blow your f***ing mind, so stay tuned and let's get it. We doing chicken tenders, and chicken tenders are amazing. So if you're one of them basic people that get chicken tenders everywhere, you'll love this. Grab you some chicken breast tenderloins, throw it in a bowl. So if y'all haven't watched the KFC bowls, please watch it. It's gonna be pretty similar to the popcorn chicken, but we ain't cutting anything, baby. These are like chicken tenders already. That's why they call that. Grab our buttermilk from the other day, shake it up. Get y'all clean hand, push it down. We're just gonna drench that. Let me rinse my hand real quick. I had two chicken breasts left from the other night, so I just cut those up. It's all right, baby. So, grab you some Tabasco, because we want that tang and the hotness. Some garlic salt. We're gonna do the other side because it takes too long, baby. Make sure that's nice and salty. And some pepper. Get in there with your hand and just mix it in. We're gonna let this marinate, y'all, as long as possible, making a mess, but it's gonna be bomb, baby. It's gonna be bomb. So we're gonna let this marinate. You can leave this overnight if you wanna do this the day before. It'll make it only better, but like I said, we gotta go, baby. The game's gonna start, so let's get these chicken tenders going. Mixing bacon, you sicko. Jesus. All right, y'all, so we want to make sure we crispen up this bacon. Bacon in your mac and cheese is gonna be, you know what it's gonna do. It's gonna change your life, baby. So if you don't like bacon, don't add it, but extra flavor and a little bit of love goes a long way. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it, baby. All right, our 3 cheeses are grated. My hand is dead. It's okay though, baby, it's okay, cause this is gonna be life-changing. We got our mozzarella, Monterey Jack, and our sharp cheddar. We're gonna start our elbow macaroni, baby. Throw it in that boiling water. Grab your spatula and mix it in. Yeah. Yeah. So, we're gonna let that go. I'm gonna show you how to make the best cheese sauce of your life, all right? Don't blink. All right, so we're gonna make the best cheese sauce of your life. Kind of like our queso, but for macaroni. So we wanna make sure this is nice and savory. We got a whole stick of butter. We're gonna let this melt inside of our pan. Don't forget, we got our shallots and our garlic. That is a staple in all of Silly Dilly's cooking, baby, and you won't forget it. So, to help it, I'm gonna grab a little bit of olive oil, not too much, but just a little, to raise the temperature and give a little extra flavor. And you're gonna start seeing it bubble up. Grab your 1.5 shallot and 3 cloves of garlic and mix that up. So this is mac and cheese, y'all. We want to make sure that this isn't crunchy because no one wants crunchy shallots or crunchy garlic in the mac and cheese. It should be almost just a flavor, not even a consistency. You don't want to be chewing on garlic or shallots, like I said. So we're gonna let this go for a little bit. Let that get nice and caramelized up, and then we'll add our milk. So heavy whipping cream, go buy you some. It's gonna change your life, baby. So let that render down, and we'll be right back. All right, our secret weapon right there is nice and ready. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our heavy whipping cream. And we're gonna go ahead and use probably 2/3 of a carton of this. Be careful, y'all, this is nice and hot. Remember, there's a little bit of oil in there, so you don't wanna burn yourself. I used about 1/3 of this for the gravy last time, so I'm gonna use the whole thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this heavy whipping cream come up to a boil, make sure that butter incorporates, mix it around, and as you can see, the onion and the garlic is almost translucent at this point, but it's not to the point where it has no flavor. All the flavor is in that heavy whipping cream. We're gonna let this come up to a small boil. Once it's up to a small boil, we're gonna add our cheese, baby. That's where you put the cheese in the mac, baby. All right, y'all, so you look at your milk, check it out. If you look into that, it's starting to bubble around. We don't wanna make sure it gets to a high boil because then the milk's gonna burn and no one wants burnt milk. So we're gonna add in our Monterey Jack. And we'll do about 2 handfuls at a time. Grab your handy dandy rubber spatula and mix it in. And I promise y'all, this is gonna get real cheesy real quick because it's freshly grated cheese. Same thing, 2 handfuls. And we might be lucky on this pot because we might get to the top when we get to the sharp cheddar. Mix it in. And I'm gonna lower this probably to a medium heat now because it's getting really spicy, y'all. We don't need to rush this part. It's important, y'all. It's definitely important. It's getting really cheesy really quick. So it's a nice white sauce right now, and it's gonna turn real quick when we add that sharp cheddar. I'm gonna do 1 and 2, incorporate it, and tell me, y'all, you don't wanna just dip whatever you have in your hand right now in this cheese sauce. I don't care what it is. It'll taste amazing. Once we mix this in, we're gonna add in our shredded Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago cheese. Ain't that a mouthful? We're gonna open this up, grab you a knife, and yeah, get that nice and opened up. And we're gonna put in about 1 handful, we'll do 2. So that's that Italian twist, y'all. And this is going to be the cheesiest mac and cheese y'all ever have, I promise you. And it won't disappoint. So this filled up this whole pot of just pure deliciousness. So we're gonna let this melt all the way through. We're gonna put our mac and cheese in, and then we're gonna start our chicken, baby. So stay tuned.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
All right, y'all, so this is gonna be for our chicken. If you didn't watch the last episode, if you want an in-depth video of how to do some fried popcorn chicken or chicken tenders, go watch it. We're basically just doing seasoned flour, seasoned salt. I'm gonna do some cayenne for heat because these are buffalo chicken tenders. Garlic salt. And don't forget the pepper. Make sure you do a lot. Grab your whisk and quickly whisk it up. All you do, I'll show you how to do one. Pack in the flour. It has that buttermilk in there, and you just lay it down. That's it. All right, y'all, so we got the chicken nice and done, right? Now, what you wanna do, get that real nice crispy flavor. You're gonna get some panko and put some of that Parmesan cheese in there, the Romano. That'll give it like a Cheez-It taste. We're gonna put this chicken with that for the end taster. We just gotta get some egg wash, whatever it is, egg dip batter, baby, chicken baby batter. We gonna get it.
That's disgusting.
Okay, so we got half and half. We got the chicken tenders that are just in the seasoned flour and the buttermilk. We're gonna do those first. These aren't gonna be as crispy, but like I said, we're gonna do both of them. Put that in. And just like the chicken parm, we wanna make sure we don't overcrowd this big cast iron pan, but it is big for a reason. So we got all of the chicken tenders in. And just make sure you get them fully submerged in, because you don't want it being raw. Because chicken raw, like I said in the chicken parm episode, will give you salmonella and you'll be in the ER and you're gonna die. So we're gonna let this go. These are chicken tenders, so they're gonna cook a little quicker than a big breast. So we're gonna let this go for about 4 to 5 minutes. So stay tuned, y'all. Make sure you turn in it as we go. All right, so check it out. These are the one with the panko and the Parmesan. Check out this crust, y'all. This is what a real chicken tender should look like. The other ones, like I said, are just with the flour. I'll show you all the difference. So if you don't have panko, go buy it, because this is how your chicken tender should look. We're gonna finish these up, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sauce them and do the mac and cheese the right way, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, so you're gonna wanna grab our mac and cheese. See if I don't mess this up. You just wanna put it in a lasagna pan, something that you can bake this off in the oven. So it's already cooked, it's already nice and melty, but we wanna make sure it's 10 times better. So let me spread that out real quick. Okay. Get your spatula and just make it nice and even on top. And you don't want to keep this on a medium heat or a low heat when it's sitting while you're cooking your chicken, because it's going to get soggy. All right, best part. You want to grab your cheese, and just with that remaining cheese that we had, you want to just put it all on top and just put it all on top. And it's okay if this is extra cheesy. It's not called mac and cheese for nothing, baby. Okay? And with the last of our Italian blend, top that off. Let me grab some freshly cracked pepper. And just go all across the top. Delicious. And it cuts through the flavor too, so. Now that's nice and peppered up. Have your oven on at 375. We're gonna go ahead and open that up and put that in. Our chicken over there is still cooking. So while this browns up on top, we're gonna finish our chicken. You know what time it is, y'all? It's time to enjoy your homemade mac and cheese, your buffalo chicken tenders. Sit back, relax, and let's get it. Buffalo Wild Wings, what? They got nothing on me, y'all. We're gonna pepper up our mac and cheese. Check these out. Nice and crispy. I got the panko ones because that's what I prefer. We're gonna cut into it. Y'all don't have to use ranch, but that'll balance out the tang. Cheers, y'all. Nice and crispy. We're gonna wanna get some bacon and some mac and cheese. So, this meal right here, super, looks simple, but it's not. But I promise y'all, if you take this and you invite your family, you have the game on, it is very gourmet, but super simple. You can get it at Buffalo Wild Wings, but nothing's better than the kitchen of Silly Dilly. So if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell so you know when the next Silly Dilly video comes out. I appreciate it, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and start building up our Silly Dilly Nation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it, and let's get it.